The British royal family has long been governed by tradition, especially when it comes to the roles of the heirs and the so-called spares. Traditionally, those not directly in line for the throne find themselves tethered to duty, often without a meaningful role. Yet, Prince William and Kate Middleton are planning a significant departure from this path for their younger children, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis. This fresh approach is intended to shield them from the challenges that come with being spares, as well as to give them lives defined by value and individual purpose. In an unprecedented break from centuries-old royal expectations, Prince William and Princess Kate reportedly wish to redefine what it means to be a spare within the monarchy. Their plan for Charlotte and Louis does not rest solely on ceremonial duties or royal functions. Instead, it envisions a blend of royal and personal pursuits, fostering a sense of value for their unique contributions outside the shadow of the throne. This approach is deeply rooted in William and Kate's experiences with the emotional and psychological tolls often borne by royal spares and their own personal aspirations for their children. Unlike the traditional structures that often confine royals to a life of duty and proximity to the monarch, William and Kate are determined to support each of their children's autonomy and personal fulfillment, aiming for a modern, grounded monarchy. The path William and Kate envision for Charlotte and Louis places a strong emphasis on education, personal growth, and even potential careers outside royal obligations. The couple reportedly plans to encourage both of their younger children to attend university, offering them a grounding experience that could also serve as a gateway to various professional paths. For example, while Prince George is expected to step into his role as the future king, Prince Louis may pursue military service or charity work, fields that allow him to serve while cultivating personal satisfaction. It's a stark contrast from the highly publicized and constrained lives of past spares, including Prince Harry, who recently voiced concerns about his struggles with purpose and identity within the royal family. Moreover, for both Charlotte and Louis, William and Kate prioritize emotional health and empathy as core values, instilling in them a sense of social responsibility and respect for others. This commitment to empathy and kindness, combined with a focus on meaningful service, reflects William and Kate's desire to raise children who are not only royals, but conscientious individuals capable of connecting with others on a personal level. This progressive outlook on royal parenting aligns closely with William's goals for the royal institution itself, an institution that increasingly places emphasis on mental well-being, emotional intelligence, and personal integrity over pure ceremonial duty. Royal expert Jenny Bond, who has closely observed the British monarchy for decades, has remarked on the significance of these plans. She suggests that William and Kate are deeply aware of the obstacles and emotional tolls that have plagued past royal spares. Bond emphasized that William, in particular, hopes to ensure his children's lives are filled with purpose and personal meaning, qualities often lacking in the traditional roles assigned to non-heir royals. Bond notes that for the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, the question of duty comes second to personal happiness and individual fulfillment for Charlotte and Louis. This approach, she says, might be the royal family's best chance at bringing true modernity into its ranks, balancing royal duty with opportunities for a life lived beyond the palace walls. As they grow up, Charlotte and Louis will still represent the monarchy and participate in family events. But with this supportive framework from their parents, they're also being encouraged to explore their interests and create their own identities. William and Kate's careful balance between public responsibility and private freedom aims to free Charlotte and Louis from the weight of rigid royal expectations. In a family often defined by a strict hierarchy and legacy-bound duties, this progressive approach suggests a more humanized, relatable monarchy, one that could inspire broader public support for future generations. Ultimately, the future of the monarchy could rest significantly on how effectively William and Kate's approach to raising royal spares is implemented. The public's interest in the British royal family endures partly because of the mix of tradition and drama. But with the weight of expectations now tempered by empathy, William and Kate may be reshaping the royal family for a new era. This reimagined future, in which children like Charlotte and Louis are seen and treated as individuals with distinct talents and ambitions, represents a rare yet potentially monumental shift for the British monarchy. one that may bring a sense of balance, empathy, and modernity to an institution often criticized for its adherence to outdated traditions.